Why, hello! Who is listening here? I'm guessing it's the students of Mr. Daniels, possibly some other students as well if they just wanted to learn about some closers today. We're talking about another complex sentence structure to add to your arsenal of sentences. And we're going to go ahead and say, keep calm, it's closing time. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some of the beginning's end. I know who I want to take me home. Sorry, that's a song from my generation. If you want to look it up, it's called Closing Time by Semisonic. It's a really good one here. But you probably don't want to hear me sing anymore. That was quite pathetic. Let's get started. Hey, sentence comma closer is the next structure you're going to learn. So you've mastered the awubis, and we're not going to say it like that anymore because quite frankly, it's annoying when you say awubis. We'll just call it awubis. And or some people call it a wubbis, but I say a wubbis. It is time to add another type of sentence called the closer. And here's you're going to be adding description and imagery to the end of your sentences. So let's look at some examples. I'm going to teach you three different ways that you can do this at the end of your sentences. So let's talk about them. The first way is to use an ing verb right after the comma. This is an easy one here. So let's say you have a basic sentence here that says, our team won in soccer. Boring, okay? You need to add something to describe the way your team won. What could you say? Well, add a little ing verb, closing it off, and it works very well here. Let's read it. Our team won in soccer, comma, dominating the other team by 3 goals. Ooh, I love the way that adds description there. Hey, another way you can close off your sentence is to add 2 adjectives to describe the subject. The frog hopped out of the lake. Whoop-de-frickin-do. Hey, I don't see this frog in my mind. I don't know anything about this frog. So let's add 2 adjectives to describe that frog. Make it pop with imagery. How about this? The frog hopped out of the lake, comma, slimy and slick. Oh, wow. I can see that frog now popping out of the lake. Slimy and slick there. We're talking another way to close off your sentence is called a dependent clause after the comma. And the reason it's called dependent is it depends on the beginning of the sentence to make it a complete thought. You can't have this one by itself. So let's read this one here. The tree swayed in the breeze. It's an okay sentence. I'm kind of seeing that tree there. But when you add description here, it says, its leaves beginning to fall like feathers into the crisp autumn air. Oh my gosh. Fall is my favorite time of year. I don't know about you guys, but gotta love it. Love the weather. 65-degree weather, football's on. Okay, I'm getting off topic. Let's move on here. Let's practice a little bit. You want to do some practicing? Pulling up some sentences here that you should have on your handout here. And you know what? I think it's time to bring in a guest speaker to this video here. Mystery guest speaker, would you please identify yourself?
Well, well, well. If it isn't Mr. Daniels' students here, I'm here to teach you some things about closing off your sentences.
Okay, Captain Daniels, why have you chosen to reveal yourself today?
Well, I want to teach these students how to close off the sentences with a good description and vivid imagery.
Okay, so let's look at the first one there. His breath smelled like rotten eggs. Captain Daniels, how would you close off that sentence there?
Ho, 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 ho. Well, I might use a couple adjectives to describe that sentence, that breath there. Rotten breath might smell like rotten eggs. I might say disgusting and revolting, period.
Oh, hey, Captain Daniels, way to say period. I love the fact that you're using cops. Obviously, you guys cannot use that same example that Captain Daniels did.
Why not?
Well, Captain Daniels, they can't use your example because it would not show that they've learned anything.
Well, I'm going to teach you something, Mr. Daniels.
You're going to teach me what?
I'm going to teach you how to do another sentence right here.
Okay, so what is that sentence here?
Well, it says the building was littered with graffiti, and I think I might end off that sentence with an ing verb.
Okay, so what ing verb would you take there, Captain Daniels?
That's a good question there, Mr. Daniels. I think I might take a ing verb, something like this. The building was littered with graffiti, making the building look beautiful with colorful decorations.
So you think graffiti is beautiful?
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. I heard you said it right with your sentences there.
Moving on to the next question here. The Diet Coke cooled her parched throat. How would you close off that sentence for yourself, Mr. Daniels?
I thought you were the one who was supposed to do it, Captain Daniels.
No, I want you to do it, Mr. Daniels.
Okay, I'll go ahead and close it off if you're really forcing me to. It looks like you got a intense look on your face and looks like you might want to rip my head off. But the Diet Coke cooled her parched throat. Let's do a how about a dependent clause here? The Diet Coke cooled her parched throat. I don't know how I would close that off. I'm trying to picture this in my head here. So, if you're drinking something on a hot day, what might you say after that? You might say, how about this? The Diet Coke cooled her parched throat, comma, the amazing feeling of refreshment delighting her. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Wow, that was pretty good there, Mr. Daniels.
Why, thank you, Captain Daniels. Can you go ahead and leave now?
Why, sure, I can. I'm off to my PT, and I wish all you students good luck on this rest of your note-taking here.
Okay, that's lovely here. Thank you. I'll see you later. Maybe you'll make another video bomb on another one of my PowerPoints later, but not today. Okay. Thank you. Okay, bye. So yeah, final test is to write a closer of your own here. Man, I'm glad that guy left. He's a little crazy. And why does he always have that crazy drill sergeant voice? I don't know. But so let's talk about this last one here. I'd like you guys to try to write your own original closer. And how are you going to do that? Let's give you some examples myself here. First one, I love teaching at Indian Trail, comma, allowing me to influence the brilliant minds I see every day. Oh my gosh, you guys are brilliant. Love it. How about this one? The blue team is totally lit, comma, amazing and fun. Am I allowed to say the word lit? It makes me sound like I'm trying to be hip and with it, but really I'm 40 years old and I probably should not be saying the word lit. But you know what? You guys are lit. And I'll try to sound like I'm cool and young and hip. The last one here. Ohana should be in your heart, comma, always allowing kindness to spill from your soul. If you notice here, I have used all three different ways to close it off here. ing verb for this guy, the two adjectives for this guy, and for this last one, I did the dependent clause. So, want to rock the backside? I think you should. Yes, we're going to practice some more. I have 5 very boring sentences for you on the backside. The problem with these is you need to add some description, a little imagery. And guys, don't forget, we use cops everywhere. I should make a new guest speaker called like the grammar cop or something. I don't know, but people are forgetting periods, capital letters, whatnot. Don't forget we use cops everywhere here. Do check for grammar in all your sentences here. And guess what? Happy closing. The song that you heard at the beginning and the end here, we're going to end with the song as well, is inspired by Semisonic. There they are. Once again, the song is Closing Time, so let's finish it off here. Closing time, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Okay, I'm really not the best singer. I probably shouldn't do that anymore. What do you guys think? Should I sing or not? Do you like it? I'm going to go ahead and say no, probably not. Anyways, happy closing. I will hope to see you guys all with this worksheet completed tomorrow in class. God bless.